Look at that. A whole custom sticker though. So you can definitely start a business and still stay on budget, okay? What is up, good people? Welcome and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Alex at Defined by Alex. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create custom logo stickers for your business, okay? Now for all of my frugal, budget savvy friends out there, this video is for you, okay? Because take it from me, I know firsthand what it's like starting a business. You may not have the money that you want starting off. You are really trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. You moving stuff to the side to, you know, build your capital and support your business, especially if you're self-funded. And sometimes you just got to learn how to just cut corners, okay? Let's just call it like it is. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can create your own custom logo stickers for those special little extras when it comes to, you know, promoting and maybe making some stickers for your business to send off to your customers and things like that. I'm going to be using my Cameo, as you guys see behind me. I'm going to hop into my Silhouette studio here in just a second to show you guys how to create one from scratch. But before I do that, don't forget to stay to the end of this video for my final thoughts of creating these stickers and to review the audience highlights with me. So let me go ahead and jump into my Silhouette studio and get this started. So as y'all can see here, I have a fresh template. I have my logo off to the side. You can upload it by doing like file, open, and things like that if you want to, but the easiest way honestly is just to open up your files folder and dragging it over to your Silhouette studio, and it's just one and done. And as y'all can see, I have a really big canvas when it comes to getting started in your Silhouette studio. This is a default setting, so it should look like this every time you open it. But because I know the sticker sheet is smaller, it's pretty much the 8.5 by 11 size, I'm going to go ahead and change that over here in my page setup. So I'm going to go and mark the width 8.5. I'm going to make the height 11. Okay, as you can see here, it just changed. So now it's the 11 and then 8.5 right here. Now, when it comes to your actual logo and creating it into like a sticker, you're going to want to play around with the size, because when you make a sticker, you pretty much want to fill up the entire sheet as much as you can before you add the registration marks. So this is what I mean. I'm pretty much just going to make a few of these, and I'll show you here in a second of what I mean. But for right now, to get started, as y'all can see, this is like the size I want for my sticker. Now, the way to create like that sticker look, you can do what I'm going to do here, which will be an offset. So I'm going to actually click on the logo, go over here to my offset panel, which is this star. I'm going to select offset, and then while it's still highlighted, I'm just going to increase the distance, because I want to make sure that that little space, like this little space in the B, is gone. So it looks like it's at a point 150 as far as the distance. This looks pretty good to me. You can make this as big or as small as you want, whatever makes sense to you, of course. And then once you're done with playing around with the numbers, you can hit apply. And so as you can see, I just filled in that offset shape with the red color. And then if I drag my logo right here, it gives off like this is actually a custom die cut sticker that you're about to create. So this is pretty much as far as the creation of how you make the sticker. You upload your logo, and then if you want to do an offset shape to that, you can. But these are your options when it comes to customizing, having a business while staying in budget, okay? So I'm going to go back to my page setup. But before I do that, I'm actually going to group these items together, because you want the Cameo to pick up the offset shape and not the inside logo. So I'm going to just right click on my mouse, my little trackpad or whatever, and then hit group. And as y'all can see here, this one thing, I'm going to also right click again and convert this to path. So now that I've done that, I'm going to do is go over here to the replicate panel, this little funky looking icon, which is the replicate panel. So I'm just going to select field page, and in a second here, you guys see how now I have a full sheet of stickers. I show you this so that way you can create more stickers, but what I caution is that you don't have anything too high on your sheet, because that's where your registration marks are going to show, and you don't want to pretty much disturb anything regarding registration marks. So what I'm going to do is just take two of them off and I'm just going to print whatever falls in the line of these registration marks and call it a day. And I then go to the extra and just kind of minimize them again because I really want these to fit on the sheet. And like I said, I don't want them to disturb my registration mark. So that looks good. You guys can play around, you know, as much as you want with the sizing, but I just merely wanted to just caution that, you know, to you, once you use the replicate panel, you still might have to do some more altering just to make sure that your images aren't bombarding the registration marks and everything comes out the way that it needs to. So let me go ahead and go to my page setup again, the first icon on the right hand side. I'm going to go over here to where it says registration marks. And then as you can see, I'm going to turn them on, and now the registration marks are popping. So I'm going to hit restore defaults. I always do that as a best practice when it comes to using registration marks. For some reason, y'all, I don't know if this is just my version of Silhouette or what, but registration marks sometimes will give you a run for your money when it comes to using them. So you just have to make sure you're being very careful when you're using them. So that way, number one, you're not wasting material, but also that you get it right the first time. I just want y'all to know that once you put the registration marks on and you restore defaults, do not move your images, okay? Do not move anything. Don't shift it over here. Don't move it, because what that's going to do is that's going to displace the cut and you're going to have some jacked up logos. Let me go ahead and just do Command P so y'all can see what the printout is going to look like, and then we're going to keep it moving. Okay, so this is what it looks like in my print setup. So now I'm going to print it and then pick this back up. All right, friends, so I'm going to load in the sticker sheet paper. It is the Becti premium labels. I got them from Amazon, and I'll leave everything in the description box below for you. As far as my printer, a lot of you guys asked what printer I use, and it is the HP Envy 6055. It is an inkjet printer. I got it from Best Buy, but you can find it on Amazon, I'm sure at Walmart, a few other places, but I got this one particularly from Best Buy. So I'm going to load this sticker paper where the logo, the back is faced up. So this is how you load it. So just like that, close it, and now I'm going to go ahead and print my stickers. Alright, so this is what these stickers are going to look like before I cut them on the Cameo, but as y'all can see, it's giving very custom, like, you know, and I mean, this could be something that you may want to practice. This can be something that you just want to add to like your packaging. You know, you make this, you apply this to whatever you want, but this is a final look. So now let's cut it in the Cameo and see how they turn out. Alright, you guys, so this is where it really comes down to making sure that your stickers are going to come out perfectly. This is how I laid the sticker sheet on my cutting mat. So when it comes to laying down your sheet, make sure you don't smudge any of the registration marks so that won't mess up your cut. You want to make sure this paper is as clean as possible, especially around the registration marks, so that way everything just comes out the way that it come out, okay? Because I know we don't like making mistakes. We know they happen, but let's be honest, when it comes to knowing you got to move and groove, you don't want to have to keep printing off papers because you messed up something that you know, was senseless. So I'm going to go ahead and load this into my Silhouette. Now, as y'all can see, I do have my ring light, and that's because I want to make sure that this Cameo picks up that first registration mark sensor, okay, like the way it needs to. So use whatever light, you can use your phone, whatever you have that's an extra potent light source to make sure that everything is going to look good. So let me go ahead and send this through. Alright, let's unload it and see what we get. Look at that. A whole custom sticker though. So just as a close up, obviously it's with paper, so it's not as thick, but I mean, this can really go a long way because number one, it's going to be in your budget, okay? So you don't have to pay another company to make you stickers that you can make at home. It comes out very clean. Let me put this on a packaging bag. Hold on one second. Okay, so I just grabbed my little small bubble envelope that I use for my earrings, and let's just say if I wanted to just add this on the back, I mean, I think that is super cool, and it gives that personalization that, you know, you can add but on a budget, okay? There's a little bubble in here, but that's okay. Y'all get my gist. So this is how they came out, and I think this is super dope. So now let me give y'all my final thoughts. All right, so we got some stickers that we made at home, okay? I mean, just pat yourself on the back because you're about to save yourself some money up front when it comes to starting your business. And you know, who doesn't like to save their coins, okay? I mean, it is super important. So let me give y'all my final thoughts on if you want to do this for a long time, you know, mass produce your stickers and things that you need to know to make sure that they pop every time. So here's the sticker paper that I got from Amazon, which is, like I said, that Becty brand. Can y'all see that? So as y'all can see, you get a lot. You get so many sheets. I forgot how many comes in here, but again, I'll leave the link down below for you. So you get so many sheets when it comes to creating your sticker, okay? Now, when it comes to the actual quality of the sticker, I mean, again, this is for mere purposes of adding that extra special sauce, that extra customization to your business, okay, on a budget. So I would say as far as your expectations, let's be real. The expectations of these stickers, it's not going to be like something you order from like Sticker Mule, you know, or wherever you order custom stickers from. I just know Sticker Mule, but it's not going to be like that. So it does give you more of that paper feel, but I mean, hey, again, on a budget, I don't think your customers will care. If this is not a type of sticker that you want to give them for them to put on like their mugs, they call, you know how people do, then I would not have those same expectations when it comes to this type of paper and making stickers. This honestly to me can be merely for like when you package up your orders and after you seal it, you just put a sticker on it and, you know, just again adding that extra special sauce. So as far as expectations, I don't want y'all to really think that this will give you like Sticker Mule quality when it comes to making stickers. It is more very on the paper side, so it's thinner. It's not like that, I don't know how they make stickers at Sticker Mule, but it's not like that durable, if that makes sense. And I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion. I think that this still goes a long way if you're on a budget, and then of course as you expand and grow, if you want to move away from making your own stickers, then you know that's your business, friend. But ultimately I wanted to help you of course save your money while still providing going the extra step for your customers at the same time. So my final thoughts when it comes to making these, I mean, I personally have used these before for my business. Again, just adding that extra stamp of love where it comes to my logo. People recognize your logo, that you know, they know it's you. It just creates a whole personal vibe, okay? So I really like using these. When it comes to mass production, you definitely want to make sure that you print out a couple of sheets at a time, and you're just going to have to load each sheet into the Cameo one sheet at a time. So depending on how you see that as far as being like labor intensive and things like that, that's totally up to you, but it will take a few rounds, you know, before you have like a pile full of stickers. Now if that's something that you don't feel like you want to do, then hey, that's totally fine. But this video is for those of you who do want to make their own personalization. It doesn't mind all the extra labor if that means it's going to help you save some money, you know, as you're getting started, okay? So those are really like my final thoughts when it comes to making these stickers, but I do want to hear from you guys. So leave me a comment down below, you know, with your thoughts on if you feel like this was something that you can do, you know, while on your budget as you're starting your business. Now, if you guys want to know how you can make stickers using your thermal label printer, then also let me know if you want a video like that too, so I can come out with something different for you guys as far as adding those special things for your business, being in budget, honey, all of that, okay? I've done it, I know it, and I got you. So just leave me a comment if you want me to make a video like that. But now is the time to dive into the audience highlights, okay? So let me go ahead and read 2 comments that you guys have left for me and answer your questions. So this first question is from Nella. Hey Nella, what's up, friend? And so Nella asked, is it best to have a business bank account set up before applying for a firm, or can you apply if you really, if your website isn't live just yet? So this is a really great question, Nella, when it comes to business and business bank accounts and money and honey, all of that. I get it. So when it comes to using a firm, when I used it, and I've used the firm before, so I know, but yes, you definitely need to have some type of URL that points to a website to show that you are capable of paying on that installment, okay? So when it comes to using a firm, you definitely need something as far as a website, so that way, it's easier for you to get approved, basically, and again, a firm trusts, or that company who you're using a firm for trust that you can pay them back, okay? So I hope that answers your question. You do need a website when it comes to using a firm. Now let me move on to number 2. Okay, so this is from Mountain Life Kelsey. Hey Kelsey, I'm not gonna read all of this, you guys, just pretty much just taking out the questions that she asked. So basically, she was curious if she used the Cameo, can she use it for designing her logo and another website, save it to her laptop, and then upload it to the Cameo. So this is basically what I did in today's video, Kelsey. So I hope you found it helpful. But yes, just to confirm your question, you can definitely, you can design pretty much a lot in other platforms and import them to your Silhouette Studio and your Cameo, okay? So basically, as long as you have a PNG file, even if you have a JPEG file, there's loopholes to get it cut, but to do it to where it's easier, you would just upload whatever you're designing, whatever you want to cut as a PNG file, like I did in today's video, where you didn't see that background and it was completely transparent. So if you keep doing it like that, you'll be fine. It's definitely achievable, and as you just saw, I did it in today's video. So yes, you can import images and files into your Cameo. Of course, that is the acceptable file format, which you will have to find out what Silhouette Studio does not accept. But for the most part, JPEGs, PNGs, your common file format types, you can definitely upload. So Kelsey, I hope that answered your question, girlfriend. Thank you guys so much for leaving me the comments. But other than that, friends, that concludes today's video on how you can make custom logo stickers for your business. Now, this is merely for, like I said, people who just want to take a stab at something without having to spend too much extra money when getting started. When it comes to starting a business, you may not always have the funds, especially right away, okay? So take your time when it comes to getting started and building your capital, but of course, don't be afraid to try things that can save you some money, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I enjoy creating new things for you guys to try, especially if you are on a budget, okay? But as always, friends, don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and always choose yourself first, and I'll be back on my next video. Bye, y'all.